Hi, welcome to part 2 of 3 parts of the movie programs that I basically bumped into on eBay. And one of the ones, when I was looking for the Waterloo program, one of the first ones I saw was the Lord of the Rings. Now, we're not talking about the Steve Jackson movies, we're talking about the Ralph Bakshi movies, which it originally came out in VHS, which is downstairs in my basement, but I do have a copy on the DVD. And he had one that was The Hobbit as well. And let's see. I don't think Ralph Bakshi did this one. This one, The Hobbit, based on the original version of The Hobbit, written by J.R. Tolkien, starring alphabetical Orson Bean, Richard Boone, Hans Conrad, John Huston, Otto, Sybil, Richard, and without my glasses, it's pretty tough. But I don't see adapted screenplay Romeo Muller, Murray Laws, Jules Bass. Okay, so this is Hobbit, Warner Brothers Family Entertainment. But the one we're talking about right here is remastered deluxe edition of Lord of the Rings original animated classic, and this was done by Ralph Bakshi. I love Ralph Bakshi's work. I have a lot of stuff from Wizards and Fire and Ice, which are a collaboration between Ralph Bakshi and Frank Frazetta. Now, this movie here is pretty cool. And what ended up happening is, while I was looking for Waterloo, I bumped into this program here on eBay. Now, I've got a few things from back in the day, Grenadier models. I've got Sauron's Dark Ones, the Riders right there. So I've got the Wraith Riders, and you got Fellowship of the Ring, which is the, let's take a look at these things. So, Fellowship of the Ring is, you have your Aragorn, Samwise Gamgee, Bill the Pony, Gimli, Gandalf, Boromir, Merry Brandenburg, Frodo Baggins, Pippin Took, and Legolas, which these are the old little miniatures here. If you like the Lord of the Rings. So you got a few of these here. You got the Wraith Riders there. So it's pretty cool. And then Shelob Lair. It's not. It's just a box cover. It's a second set of our boys here. So we're not going to go into that. But oh well. It's not the spider. It's basically these guys right here. So let's get in. Let's put these away, and we will get into the program for the movie. Now, I really like this movie. It's a pretty cool movie. And these were made with Grenadier models. Okay, so what do we got? So we have the movie, right? We got the movie up there. And now we're looking at now we're going to look at the program. And the program front and back. That's J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings animated movie by Ralph Bakshi. And I thought that was a pretty cool program. Background notes. And they did that, they call it rotoscoping, is where they use actual figures and then they kind of like print over an actual movie and they animate it. I think I'm saying that right. It's just such a cool movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you should check it out. If you like Lord of the Rings, this is actually pretty good. But sadly, I don't think I'm not sure if they made a second part to this. The Return of the King. There's Fellowship of the Ring, there's Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, and I'm not sure if they did a return. I have to look it up. See if they... let's see, let's check it out. Got the computer handy. So let's look at Return of the King animated full movie, 1980. Yeah, actually they did. Let's see. Let's see. What do we got? Release date was May 11, 1980. Animated adventure directed by Jules Bass and Arthur Rankin Jr. Return of the King, also known as Return of the King, A Story of the Hobbits, is a 1980s animated musical fantasy film created by Rankin and Bass and Topcraft. It is an adaptation of the 1955 high fantasy novel, The Return of the King, being the third and final volume of The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, and is a sequel to the 1977 film, The Hobbit. Okay, so let's see. Ralph Bakshi didn't do one. Let's see if we can get... I'll show you right here, guys. Right there. So that's The Return of the King right there, which is the sequel to that one right there. Which, that's very strange because you have The Hobbit, and then you have The Lord of the Rings, and then you have this Return of the King, which is interesting. So, little tidbit, I guess, eh? So that's about it. So, if you like these models, I usually pick them up. I've either had them or I pick them up on eBay. So, the Lord of the Rings, the dark ones, end up being the Balrog, Direwolf, or Wog. What is that? Is that Gollum? That's Gollum. A black troll. And this is, who is that? Saruman. That's Saruman. It's a white. Looks like a skeleton to me, but it's a white. That is a wraith. This is a mountain something. What is that? Oh, a mountain vampire. My eyes is so bad now. It's not funny. And what else we got here? What is this guy? What is this guy? This guy is an orc chieftain. That's an orc chieftain. Okay, so that's Saruman's. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sauron's Dark Ones. This is pretty cool. And what else we got? And then we have all right. So that's that. And then of course, has nothing to do with it, but it's Frazetta's Death Dealer, right? By Grenadier. Oh, these are Ralpatha? Looks like Ralpatha. Yeah, these are Ralpatha. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I like it. And just an odd and end of a night. Well, and that's about it, guys. So that's what I picked up. And part 3 will be the Tor. All right. Ralph Bakshi right there. I love his work. Pretty cool. All right. All right, guys. So, end of part 2. We're going to move on to part 3, and let's get this going. Take care, guys. Be good, and I'll see you out there. It's a crazy world. Ciao.